Ladies and gentlemen, it's your mate Narlin. Welcome to the Sloop of War. So, if you are looking on your screen right now, you will see on the left is the Sloop of War. Next to that is my frigate, so you can see the size comparison between the two ships. Now, this is a mission called Jailbird, which you get through Blackwood. So if you work through those green missions that you get on Season 3, you will eventually get to Jailbird, which is your opportunity to sail the Sloop of War, even if you don't have it in your inventory just yet. So I just wanted to before I change over to the Sloop of War, I just wanted to show you the size comparison between the two ships. So the Sloop of War is a medium ship. It is a specialist Poison DPS ship. Okay, so that is something I'm still not sure about yet. Having a Poison DPS ship, it's obviously a little bit different. But you can see the two ships side by side there. Now you can see that it's got a pretty decent breadth. So width across the ship, the Sloop of War is quite, let's say, quite chunky compared to the frigate, which has got more slimmer lines there. But obviously she is smaller, and she'll be more maneuverable and quicker. So, without further ado, we are going to jump into the Sloop of War. Here we go, people. Now, this mission, there's a similar mission in Season 2 for the frigate. This is the Season 3 equivalent for the Sloop of War. So you can see the ship here. We're going to have a quick look at it before we go sail it out into the ether. It's a good looking ship. I really like it. I think it is beautiful. In fact, I would go as far as saying it's better looking than the schooner. So we'll just jump down here so you can just have a quick look down here. You can see what it looks like from the captain's perspective. Oh, look, we can loot something. And we'll jump up into the crow's nest and you can see what it's like from up here. She's a good looking ship. I really do like the square rig sails on her. I think that's, yeah, that looks really, really nice. So overall, I'm really, really pleased with it. So let's go sailing. Now, something to bear in mind here, this ship is not the frigate, so I have recently learnt, just doing this mission before, that the health points that this thing has are not great. Alright, this thing is easy to sink, and I did try to do a video with this and got sunk twice, which basically resets the mission, which is totally fine. But we're going to see some gameplay with this now. Now, a couple of things. The torpedoes in this game, the torpedoes for the ship you can actually get from Blackwood right now. So if you want to go to Blackwood's shop and get those, you can go get those. There you go. You can see how easy that is to take out. Now, I don't know why these ships are so low health, but let's just take them out anyway. Now, every weapon on the ship right now is a poison type weapon. So you've got the Seafire, you can see it's green, it's poison. The Culverins, you can see they're green. And the torpedoes. Not to mention the mortar, which is also a poison mortar. Alright, so you can see that there. Right, now here we go. We've got some enemies to take out, so let's do that now. Now you can see my health is going down pretty quickly, and this was the problem I was having when I was just trying to record the last video, is because these guys are packing a punch, and they're really hurting me. They are really hurting me. Now, luckily enough, in my inventory... Oh. I happen to have health kits. Or repair kits, I should say. But you can see that this thing is very, very susceptible to damage. It's not like the frigate at all. So you can see it packs a punch, but it is also very, very weak. Alright, so each time you take out an enemy though, you see how my health just went up there? So each time you take out an enemy, the health is going up. So that's probably the saving grace there. Look at that. It's packing a real punch. So look at that. It's quite maneuverable, and it is quite fast too. So definitely a lot faster than the frigate, which I'd expect, and definitely way more maneuverable. Alright, so you can see the health has recovered there to some degree. You can see there's very, very low range on that Seafire weapon. So it's definitely a close-up weapon there. Right, now we've got to kill this captain. Oh, that's the wrong guy, but we'll take him out anyway. See, she's very powerful. It'd be interesting to see with our own builds on the Sloop of War, like what it will look like with just normal weapons on it. Oh, I don't like that very much. So you can see I'm actually getting pretty hammered here. Let's see if we can use our health kit. Just to help ourselves out there. Alright, so the health issues, that's something I'm not a great fan of. It does seem to be fairly weak, but again, this is the default ship, so it's not my own build. So obviously we'll see what happens when we get our own builds of the Sloop of War. So, oh, these guys are absolutely hammering me. Ships just keep coming out of nowhere. It is a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot of fun with this ship. She goes pretty quick. She maneuvers really well. She's a good performer. Right, now we need to find this Captain Hawk. This Captain Hawk fella that we need to sink. I'm not too sure where he is. These guys are pretty relentless though, I'm not going to lie. You can see all the secondary damage that you are able to do with the poison weapons. You can see that it's just continuously doing secondary damage to these ships. Is that our captain that we're looking for? Yes, it is. So here's the guy we're looking for. He's in a frigate. I think this is the guy we're looking for. Once again, we are on low health. Oh, there you go. So this is probably the fundamental issue I have with the Sloop of War, is that it is a little bit low health. It's yeah, it's the only issue I have is that it doesn't seem to be able to protect itself very well. So what happens is that the mission resets. Basically we died, so the mission resets and I'm back in my frigate. That's okay, because we can basically just go over to that section over there again and pick up the Sloop of War again. So look, really I just wanted to show you guys and girls what the Sloop of War gameplay is like. Now, it is a cool looking ship. It's maneuverable, it's fast, it looks like it packs a punch. The only downside at this stage I am seeing is the health. The health element seems to be relatively low. But, again, this is the default build. This is not our build. So, we will see what this will look like. What this will look like when we actually have the Sloop of War for ourselves and we do our own builds on it. I'll be heavily armoring my one just to make sure that it can sustain. I can take a hit. It can basically take a hit. So let me know what you thought of that. If you already have the Sloop of War, if you've got the season pass, or if you've managed to get all the smuggler's marks you need to get the Sloop of War. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next video.